Check out the ducks. Yo, what up, YouTube? Good morning, y'all. Today's a run I didn't want to be out here. I didn't get really good sleep. I had this problem with my eye. Last like 2 hours. So on average, I usually get like 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep nightly. Tonight was only 6, or last night was only 6. So we got some gray skies today. It rained all night last night, thunderstorms. So we're just not feeling it. We're not feeling it today, but we're still out here because I always tell y'all, you got to get moving, whether you're feeling it or not. I had a week of really good running, so I knew it, a week of running was coming up. So, but we're rocking out in the ASICS NovaBlast 5, and these shoes for me don't have a lot of mileage on them. I think they have maybe like 20 miles. I'm not too sure. They're very muddy, so I don't know what the heck was the last time I ran with them. But this was a shoe that I kind of have like. I have the 3, I have the 4, now I have the 5. Let me know down below if you guys have a pair of NovaBlast. Let me know what you guys think about them. Because to me, they're a really reliable daily trainer. But I don't know. There's something about them that, like, I was debating between these and the Mount to Coast R1s, and I went with these because I haven't ran them in a long time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to try them out again because it's been a long time since my initial first run review. And I feel like they're a shoe that, for me, that they're going to feel like that New Balance trainer. Version 3, where I was kind of on the fence about them in the beginning and then really liked them now. So I'm hoping it just needed some time. This is why I like to talk about shoes, even if it's shoe I already worn, at the end of runs, because some runs they may not feel the best in, and other runs they may feel great in. So, but since today was 6 miles and some strides, kind of at like my own kind of pace, I wanted a shoe that could pick it up the pace a little bit for the strides. I was gonna wear the Puma Mad Max. Then I was thinking with the R1s, and then I ended up looking at the NovaBlast. I'm like, well, if I spent money on these and I haven't worn them in a long time, might as well wear these. They are really muddy. I don't know where the last time I wore them was. But they do have a lot of wear and tear, especially on the bottom. On the sides, the foam, and I know it is a durable foam because these shoe company test it, but it's just wearing in a little bit quicker. Maybe it has more than 20 miles. I don't remember. I got some went to the outlet, Under Armour outlet, and I got some new running shorts for like 15 bucks. I was happy about that. It's really windy today, y'all, so apologies for any noise. I might just put some music over the running part so your eardrums don't hurt when you're watching this video. But yeah, y'all, we're laced up. Oh, I wanted to talk about one of my a question that I have is, what is your favorite running gear? So whether it's top, shorts, shoes, socks, watches, what is your favorite running gear? Because I was putting this Nike like long sleeves quarter zip sweatshirt on this morning, and the one thing that bothers me about most running tops is that most of them will have the little cutouts for the thumbs, which is great. I love that. But I know other shirts do it, but I've only seen it once. I only have one shirt from Brooks where it has a little watch window, so you could open it up and put your watch through, and you can see your watch while you're running, so you don't have to like do this kind of thing. Because today I have to run like this to see my watch. I want more of that. So let me know down below your favorite running gear. Because I love Tracksmith, but I also have other running gear that I like as well. So, and then with me going shopping, finding some Under Armour shorts, I just had a thought of being like, hey, what's y'all favorite running gear? So drop it down below. Let me know. Maybe I'll try some out. But, alright, y'all, let's get going because I'm going to keep procrastinating. Let's keep going.
Alright, y'all, big update. First off, the sun came out, so I'm a little more happier. But this run still feels incredibly hard. I'm taking it easy. They're flushing out the hydrant. A lot of water. But yeah, I'm taking it easy, but it doesn't mean it feels easy. In my mind, it's just wanting to stop and turn around and go home early. But it's like I can't get the mind into this training run, and that's okay. Like, not always gonna be the best run. I got my Cam Hanes podcast on. He's talking with Courtney DeWalt. So, but yeah, it's a tough one today. But these are the kind of runs that I star in my training book. I have like a virtual training book in my head. So I star it because when I'm in that longer distance or marathon racing, and maybe you're mentally in the beginning, and then towards the middle, kind of drift out, just kind of flip through that Rolodex of training runs you had and experiences and say, hey, I've been here before, I could push through it. So that's what I do. I pretty much, when I have a run like this, whether it's a race or a training run, I file it in that Rolodex. And when I'm running, when I'm running and I'm not feeling it, I kind of spin through it and say, okay, well, I've done something like this before, so I can keep going. So, but yeah, this one is a doozy. Feet are dragging, but I think we just hit mile 5. Yep, one more to go. All right, y'all, let's finish strong. Come on.
Yo, what up, YouTube runners? That's it, y'all. 6 miles in the books, and this was a run that I just really had to power through. I mean, yes, the sun came out, the wind, and it was chilly. When I started, it was very, very gray, very cold. I just had to power through it, and towards the end of the run, it started to change the weather. It was really nice to be out here, but still a run that I had to power through. I had a headache, didn't get much sleep last night, just felt like I got rocked. So this is one of those runs that, like I said in the video, I'll put in that filing cabinet, and when I'm hurting during a race or when I don't want to wake up to do another training run, I could just run my fingers through the files, pull this one out and say, yep, I've done this before, I've been in this situation before, I know how to handle it, I know that I could push through. So that's what training is about, right? You know, and I said it last week was one of my favorite weeks of training that I had in a very, very, very long time. Today, bit more soreness after the leg day, bit more little like discomfort in some areas. It's always usually very, very common for me to, when I run after a leg day, to have some discomfort until the, you know, muscles repair themselves and everything. But you know, after Sunday's VO2 max, which was a heck of a workout, I pushed very hard, and I even went to a next level on top of that, which never thought could be accessed. Never thought I could get there, so I was able to do it. This run was the complete polar opposite. It was a run that I really just wanted to chill, relax. Yeah, and like I said, just lack of sleep last night, headache this morning. And the weather also in the beginning of the run didn't really help. If it was sunny, I kind of would have felt better. Usually I don't rely on the weather to do that, but today was one of those days where I was like, dang, could have really used some sun. But I got it now, so I'm taking the good with the bad, but I'm still very tired. 6 miles and some strides in the ASICS NovaBlast 5, and said it before, this is my favorite NovaBlast of the series. I didn't have the 1 and the 2, so disclaimer, I did not have the 1 and the 2. I just have the 3 and the 4. This is my favorite one. I really like the grip today. I did run through some muddy trails and some wet roads, some leaves, and it just really held up really great. I'm starting to wear in some of the traction. This shoe now has 30 miles. So I'm starting to see some like smoothing of the traction right here in that middle and that trampoline pod. All in all, the upper was great, even though I did splash through some wet parts, like some puddles. My socks never got wet, which was amazing. This colorway hides a lot of dirt. I really do like this like purplish colorway. The FF Blast Max foam is it feels like a gel, but it's not really a gel. It's really cool how ASICS got this kind of like feel for this foam. It's really doesn't feel like a foam. It feels like gel, but it's really, really nice. It's a very durable shoe. I just wore in some of that shoe already under like 30 miles. So, but one thing I was really impressed with was how easy the mud from the traction kind of just fell off. Like right now it looks, I mean, yeah, there is still some dried mud in there, some rocks, some sand, but it looks really, really clean. And we'll get you the other shoe here. Like I said, you got some wrinkles or some creases in the foam, got some chunks missing out of the foam, but again, the bottom did a really good job with handling that mud. I said it, I think in the beginning, I was gonna either wear the Puma Mad Max or the R1s. What took the Puma Mad Max out of the equation was that I had to do strides, and I didn't want to do that in the Puma Mad Max. So the R1, I have so many videos and runs in that, so I was like, you know what, let me get a shoe that I haven't worn in a very long time. I haven't worn this one since like November, so it was very, very fun to get back out there. I like to call it a no BS daily trainer, right? There's no big thrills about it, and I might get some comments on that. I'm a big fan of the NovaBlast lineup. This is my favorite one, but there is no, you know, it's a no BS trainer. It's gonna get the job done. It's great for a range of paces. It's great for those longish kind of runs. I wouldn't really take it, for me personally, I wouldn't take it anything over than like a half marathon distance. You know, you can pick up the pace, it's got the balance, got the responsiveness. Just, I wasn't feeling this run today, so I don't wanna put anything on the shoe. I will never say that I don't like a shoe, because I feel like a lot of times there's a lot of variables in there and I don't feel like the shoe makes the run. I feel like though it's a psychological thing where shoes can make you feel better before a run or during a run. And I really feel that when I wear the Infinite Mega, the Under Armour Speedland shoe. When I was wearing that shoe, I really felt like they were the best runs that I ever had. But I don't think it was a shoe. I think it was the way the shoe was working with my stride and the way it was working with my running gait. And then also just in general how the shoe looked and was on me. But 6 miles and some strides. I'll let you guys know the rundown. 6 miles, average pace of 9:30. It took about 59 minutes to do all that. So we did about 6.25 in total. My phone just fell. 6.25 because we had to do some strides at the end. And even the strides, they just felt very, very like, I didn't feel like I got a good turnover in the legs. They felt a bit more heavier, and strides are supposed to be light. It just, you know, wasn't really a good run. It was one of those runs where I really had to dig down deep and just kind of fight through it. So but like I said, put that away in the filing cabinet. There's going to be more days, races like that, so it's good to get that experience. Ooh, excuse me. It's good to get that experience in during training. I'd rather have it now than during a race. So, but y'all, that is it. Thank you for sticking it out. Appreciate all y'all. And yeah, if you stuck it out to the end, do me a favor, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel. But yeah, y'all, that is it. Have a good one. Till the next run. Peace.